everybody, and welcome to A Wider World, where we celebrate the abilities of all and the gifts that each of us brings to our part of the world. I'm Elizabeth Kelly. Today, we're going to get moving. Exercise is for everybody. Exercise is a key factor in maintaining and improving overall health. These benefits are even more important if you have a disability, since people with disabilities have a tendency to live less active lifestyles. Yet, it is just as important for your body to get exercise, and yes, rehab counts as exercise. So what happens when physical therapy or rehab ends, but you've not yet achieved your goal? Our first story features an organization by the name of Fitness Therapy Unlimited, which provides some unique services to make fitness and rehabilitation easy for their clients. They utilize a team approach, including experts such as registered dietitians, massage therapists, and of course, fitness experts. And they travel to your local gym, recreation center, or even your home to give you the services that you need to help you reach your rehabilitation goals. Let's take a look.
We've been in existence for approximately 5 years, going on its 5th year. When we first started, it was just me, doing all the hands-on training, all the office work, that sort of thing. And we've grown now in the last 4 years to about 80 clients strong. We have about 15 employees, and 8 of them which are actually the fitness therapists that go out in the field.
Did not move it. Okay. Come on.
Fitness Therapy Unlimited is basically designed to have another resource after physical therapy. So once an individual exhausts physical therapy or is perhaps discharged from physical therapy, a lot of times too early, there's really no next step. So we want to be the company that provides that next step after physical therapy. It's for that individual that doesn't need something as extensive or specific as physical therapy, but still needs more of a guidance other than a personal trainer, somebody who specializes more with working with the disabled. So fitness therapy services, massage therapy services, and nutrition consultation by a registered dietitian. I think that FTU is really unique as far as there's no other company out there, at least that I know of, maybe one other, but we're a very small niche as far as specialize in working with the disabled, where we're mobile. We drive to the individual's either residence or community. We provide aquatic and land therapy, something that's pretty unique, where I don't think you're going to find too many either personal trainers that specialize in aquatic therapy and land therapy like we do. So we really provide a special niche in the health and wellness industry, and then to couple it with nutrition services and massage therapy services, where we really are all well-rounded. I mean, that's, you can't have the nutrition and without the fitness, or vice versa. You got to have both, really. And then, of course, the massage therapy to complement both of the services, especially with the disabled individuals, is really an important field. So I feel that it's a unique company because not only of the 3 services we offer and because of the mobility of the company, but as far as the rehab that's involved, you're not going to find too many people other than physical therapists that work with this type of population in a rehab setting.
My role within Fitness Therapy Unlimited is basically to handle all the day-to-day operations from a management level. I basically make sure that everything's getting done as needed day-to-day, so I oversee all of the scheduling and all the daily operations on the admin side. I decided to work with Fitness Therapy Unlimited because when I entered back into the workforce, I wanted to make sure that the company I was working for understood my position as a mother with a child with a disability. My daughter has cerebral palsy, and when I got back into the workforce, I wanted to work for a company that understood everything that goes along with caring for a child with a disability. Obviously, Fitness Therapy Unlimited provides a personal option. They understand everything that goes along with dealing with the disabled, everything from caring for them, getting them ready to leave and go out and do their daily tasks. So for me, Greg offered me the opportunity to work for a company that understands everything that goes along with that. For me personally, working for Fitness Therapy Unlimited, it provides a lot of personal satisfaction. I had a job before that was very corporate. Everything that I did was very stressful and very demanding. In this role, it is equally stressful, I would say, and equally demanding, but it's nice to know that you're working for a company that ultimately is helping people to improve their day-to-day lives.
I had a major motorcycle accident about 5.5 years ago, and it got to a point where just my body was not adapting to my prosthetic, and I had strength issues, and we tried water therapy to see what it could do for me. I think it's going great. I've come a long ways in about 2.5 years, to the point where when I was swimming, I had to have somebody hold my leg, to the point now I'm doing laps, no problem. It helps with the overall mood. I feel a lot better. I've gotten a lot more energy, a lot more stamina. I can actually go out, and I cover a lot of ground on crutches, so it helps a lot. Well, in my case, I was bedridden for about 5 to 6 months, and everything became so atrophied that it was basically impossible to get my strength back without any help. I was limited to the distances that I could go, whether I was doing crutches or wheelchair. My shoulders just weren't holding up. My hips were sore. I'd fatigue really quick. So since then, I'm actually able to live life again, because it helps your overall mood. It helps everything. It helps you get back into what you want to do. My trainers have asked me what my goals are, and they've held me accountable to get to where I want to be. Hopefully I'll be walking independently with no crutch, no cane, and I'm hoping within the next year. Basically, it's a head game. You've got to beat the psychological effect of whatever your affliction is and go at it head on.
So first one, straight leg, coming back. Oh yeah. My role as a fitness therapist is to challenge clients and get them back to their mobile goals, where they want to be. A lot of them are in different accidents, things like that. So I'm responsible for getting them to that goal. We set up a program where basically it's a program set for their needs. So some people can be challenged early on, and some we have to get to that point. So everything's about progression. And before anything, I like to ask them what their goals are. I think that's important, what their own goal is. And then we have an actual assessment that we go over, kind of see where they're at, if it's push-ups, how many push-ups can they do? If they can't do a push-up, we do something to modify that so they get the same experience out of it. And then from there, we make a program to set their goals, to meet their goals, but also to kind of meet our own goals that we have for them. Some of it's modified, and we want them to achieve the best that they can. And you need a program for that, so we set up a program, and some things we'll add as we go, and sometimes we'll stick to the program for a month, and then go kind of lead into something to progress more. I got into this type of work because for one, I love working with people. I'm a really big people person, but besides all that, to know that you have helped somebody through some of their hardest times in their life, it's rewarding. To see them be able to balance on one foot when that may be simple for someone else and they couldn't do it, and then you see them progressing and being able to, there's just nothing like it. It's really, really rewarding. Every day I work, I can't tell you how much I love when I leave to know I'm just satisfied, It's different than most jobs, I feel like. It's a very, very rewarding job.
Straighten out your shirt,
I've been a client of FTU, Fitness Therapy Unlimited, for almost 2 years now, maybe about 2 or 3 months shy of that. I'm very, very satisfied with them. I think that the leader, Greg, is really a guy who's not born to be a businessman, though he seems to be a good one. He's got the heart of a trainer or a therapist, someone who cares about the people, not so much about the money, I think. And I think that they really have a great service going with this that has helped me a lot, and I think it can help many people. I think them coming to my home is a great help. I think it takes a lot of strain off of me and the people who are taking care of me. Just going out, for me, it can, just getting into the car, getting out of the car, especially when it's raining, when it's snowing, it can be pretty unpleasant at times. So having a service where they come to my house and then where I get really a great workout, I think that's really a valuable thing.
I've been very impressed. I was concerned at the beginning because I thought it was much less than what he had had when he was in Detroit at RIM. But I've learned with time that it's very intense, and so what he's getting seems to be more concentrated in some ways. He doesn't have the machines and all that they had at RIM, but the actual training that they do with him seems to be very intense. And I've been impressed with their quality of service. They are always trying to challenge him and find push him to new levels. So I've been very impressed with the service. When we went to RIM, generally between 45 minutes and an hour for travel one way, and then 3-hour session for therapy. It was a 5-hour day, 3 days a week. And so that was, he couldn't go by himself. He had to have either myself or my daughters go with him. So that was 5 hours from somebody's day, 3 days a week. Whereas now it's 2 hours, 1 day a week, and then he does, on the other days, he does the exercises on his own to supplement. And so it's a big cost saving in time, or big time saving. Just the interaction with the therapist has been very beneficial for him. And I've seen him take charge more with this therapy and working with the therapist. So and I guess I could say that it has given him more confidence and more independence in taking care of his program. Sometimes it's difficult to see the difference because I'm with him every day and it happens gradually, but when I look back and see where he was and see where he is now, there's a lot more strength there. I haven't actually seen a big difference in function, what he's able to do with his body parts, but as far as the strength, there's been a big difference.
To find out more about Fitness Therapy Unlimited, check out their website, ftunlimited.com.